What's up, guys? Element Reptile here. Welcome to my bedroom. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I have my studio, my whole setup here, my back to my bedroom, was because I have a guest in the house that is gonna probably be here for a few weeks. So she's just trying to enjoy her life, this and that, and then she just goes. And then I'm gonna set everything back up over there. Whole process going up. And also, not to forget, I also have these headsets. It's actually it was for free. My father went to a convention, so yeah, it's for free and it works amazingly. So I guess this works until I had to buy my own. I get my own stuff. Anyways, today I'm checking out a news, like a post, a bunch of posts going on because what what month is this right now? Guess. Yesterday? No, 2 days ago. Guess what it was? It was the last day of May. Now we're in June. And June is known for, guess, the start of the summer, but also means other names. Yeah, one hand. From what I grew up, was Pride Month. A lot of people say, hey, happy Pride Month. Be proud. Then the other hand, I hear people say it's men's mental health awareness month. But you hear my voice? That's something, feels like I feel silenced because I am for men's mental health awareness month. Because I have been going through some shit. Sure, yeah, I might have a job. I'm doing streaming, but I have a lot of things that's been quite a struggle that I have to endure. You know, I love my parents a lot. They love me. But society, on the other hand, has been eating me up. Even if you work good, even though everything as well is fine, you have the finest opportunities, whatever it is. You know, we can't even speak. We had to, many men and have been so accused of many things. Yet again, it feels almost pointless because as a guy, I can't speak about it because I'm considered to be the threat to many people who are terminally online, most of y'all on Twitter who are terminally online, and right now, and as of today, like they're still doing some stupid shit with talking about being their own pride and identity politics and all that good stuff. That we witnessed that we have foreseen the death of the American male. We have witnessed the death of that. Where did that lead to? Ill-headed men who you expect and you've been nightmaring about, now they're true. You have a lot of men who that are hormone blocked, cutting off our own penises to fit into women because we yearn for love. Loneliness that resorts to now looking for AI women and OnlyFans because many girls still are indoctrinated on this radical, fear about men. I mean, many things I don't know that I can't say clearly because no one is gonna even care. No one's gonna care, especially people like me. No, they're not gonna. No one's gonna care about that because I'm a dude. I am a dude. Just because matters worse too. You know, again, I said it before. I'm neurodivergent. So let's get to it. So right here, coming from Rainbow Six Siege, they did an exclusive post on June 1st. It says it's okay to take off the mask. Strength and vulnerability are not mutually exclusive. June is Mental Health Awareness Month. We like to encourage you to reach out to your friends, ask them how they're doing, pick up a game together, look out for one another. You matter. That was from the game of Rainbow Six Siege that's coming up at the 10th of June. 10th of June. The new Rainbow Six Siege game is about to come out. And it's being special with the new official release trailer, so we're all watching. Bro, don't wait to come out. And they matter the fact that they texted this, they commented this. You have comments like this one's right here. Rare Ubisoft W. Did we accidentally walk into a different timeline? Ubisoft, is that really you? You know what? You guys earned respect with this post. See, doing the right things is not too hard, right? Prepare for a bunch of seething truths. Ignore them. Yes, especially that. Seething truths. Because you get to see comments like these. You see comments like these because of this guy, like Flake Creek. You get comments like this one's for that response. Sounds like you need to take this post's advice. Like, nah, I enjoy laughing at troons. And here we go. People coming up. Here he is. People coming up. Hey, happy Pride Month. Happy Pride, Fluke. You too. Oh shit. Here we go. Degenerates don't deserve celebration at all. You know you can celebrate two things at the same month, right? You know, homie, you are so obsessed with the first thing you think is about trans people. This post is literally for you. Get your mental health checked. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, seething truths. They're the same picture. You seem pretty seething. If we ignore, they see all these comments they're like usually they would respond to such a way as like such trolls. Usually, and you get all these things. You get these responses here. You get all these responses here, like this one. See how hard is that? We didn't need fictional bisexual samurai and an Assassin's Creed game you had to update to add better sneaking mechanics. Your core audiences are straight men who play video games as an escape from this modern hellscape that has been engineered to make them feel useless and unwanted. Just make them a good game and that doesn't preach. That's all you got to do to save your failing company. This whole thread. Yeah. Yes, you get the same response right here. What's your source for saying that straight men are their core audience? Most people I met who are in the Assassin's Creed fandom are either queer or allies. You get, once again, you get these guys. Oh yeah, she, he, they. Yep, Tina Mir. Yep, grown ass man crying in a video game company tweet because gay people actually find love unlike you. You see, you get these the Twitter police, the Twitter, the cancel pics are coming up again, attacking people who are responding to these things. Yes, I get it. You have people who have their own. Sorry, you have people who have their own way of speaking, have their own way of expressing their feelings. I get it, and everybody has their right of opinion. Yeah, everybody has their right of opinion, you know, all this kind of stuff. Oh, you really are a loser, Gooner girl, huh? Funny enough. Look. Isn't it funny how y'all need to make shit up to be mad about? What am I, and he has to show the ratio over here with Ubisoft. Like Ubisoft have been making terrible at marketing, and their latest flop has been scrambling to regroup and reassess their plans. Yes, and what you're seeing right here is the chart from Ubisoft Entertainment (SASP), and you see the bar right here just completely, they're completely going down and down and down and down and down. And then you get these comments right here. Don't think that's what they were talking about, you moron. Fucking Christ. You guys are such little crybabies. You make these fake issues to get mad at. Fake issues to get mad at. These people. who for some they get mad over the littlest of things and scream online in the internet, scream online in this cesspool of social media. You get, you really don't believe in that, and then you have to, and you get this fight left and right all the time. Name what was fake and all that good stuff. Matter of fact, I can give you something even better, even more dire to this. Here you also have VTubers coming up and also addressing this. Yes, VTubers, who majority are women using anime characters, using whatever character they use 3D. Coco the Dodo VTuber. I know I'm going to lose followers for this, but Men's Mental Health Awareness Month is actually so important for me and for so many reasons. As someone who also suffers from depression and anxiety and was told it didn't exist, as someone who lost two male friends to depression, as someone who's seen what bullying and mental health does to someone that they care about, I have seen firsthand how stigmatized it is to talk about feelings if you're male. It's how difficult it is to constantly compare your weight, height, fitness, appearance, voice deepness to what is conventionally attractive or desired. You're hard on yourself if you don't fit any of these. Your family might give you grief, and even strangers on the internet may belittle you for them. You know, as and then it goes on. The second part. As for someone who faces this daily because of their weight and appearance, and who told me specifically not to mention them on my socials and streams, as they've been bullied and belittled by not only by their family, but strangers on the internet for being with me. And when I cosplayed, they not only feared themselves for themselves, but I feared for I wouldn't get anywhere if people knew they existed. Which, by the way, I think they get along with so many of y'all. They're huge Godzilla Jurassic Park fans. I know how hard it is, and I've seen hurt and sadness firsthand. I know how hard it is to ask for help or to ask for kindness, how difficult it is to overcome those thoughts and even think about seeking outside help. Remember that beauty is only skin deep. Your personality, your laughter, your joy, your silliness, that's what matters. And she goes on, and on 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 and on. You get all these very positive, very heartwarming replies right here. Yes, gents, ditch chasing the outdated shallow stereotypes. Real women don't want a mouth breather. They want someone real. If you're not a little off or uniquely you, I won't even look at you twice. So be you. We love it. You have these good positive reactions that addresses these things. You know, and then there's also things that are also the cons to it too. There are also opinions to them. Look, well, except if we are ourselves, we get rejected anyways. The women that would actually be cool with us being real people are either already in happy relationships and should stay in them, or simply lying, or waiting for their own brand of authentic crazy to come along. Yeah, you get these opinions, you get these responses to many of the men on Twitter as well. Happy, you got, for example, this one. Happy Men's Mental Health to all men out there struggling with mental, physical, spiritual burdens. You can get through this to you. You know, all that stuff. This one right here, Akuma Miko, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Remember that you matter, and not just for a single month. You are a person deserving of love and kindness every single day. So be kind to yourself and reach out to people who care about you when you are struggling. And be easy on yourself. Said something similar on my Discord already, but always remember to be gentle to yourself. Have a nice day. And then, she keeps saying, and she wants to add up even more. Add up more. I like to add, growing up, I had and still have the most loving, smart, and funny father who always had been able to openly show his emotions. How my mom treats him and how he treats her is something I have always held dear to me. Emotional vulnerability is not weakness. It's not. Showing emotion is not weakness. It's not. Being cheesy and corny when it comes to romance is not cringe. And wearing your heart on your sleeve isn't cringy. You can be yourself. You can definitely be yourself. You have a lot of people on Twitter here, you know, a lot of men, a lot of guys, and throughout all of social media, whether it's Instagram, whether it's TikTok, whether it's this, or even though, even as well, Facebook. Yeah, what happened to Facebook? But even to Facebook, you have a lot of people, saying, like, happy, mental health awareness month for men. That you got a lot of these responses, a lot of these responses. I enjoy playing games with you, and it's such a great part of my community. I appreciate you so much. Miko, I don't talk about it too much because I feel like nobody really cares, but I do struggle with mental health a lot. Seeing you makes me feel better though, so thank you. And you have another one. Another one. There have been a couple times now that my mental health has gotten better of me. Some days I just wake up with tears on my face. Don't know what it is. But it might have to do with just that. Mental health. I worked hard, but nobody sees it. At least this post proof can bring me happiness to me. So also you're gonna have, these, responses. You're gonna have these punks running around here too. So we're just gonna ignore that it's Pride Month. Like, when you're gonna like get that shit out of your heads, all right? It's not. Look, I too grew up with Pride Month. All right, we can celebrate both. You can present and show pride of pride, but also give it the chance to address men's mental health. Why don't you can't do both? Why can't we do both? I mean, there's VTubers over here that are saying that, well, we can do both. We can do pride, but I'm also presenting men's mental health. Yeah, and yet again, you have someone like this one, furry VTuber, Antifa, of course. That tells it all. Vaggy the punk puppy VTuber, that tells it all. Furry Antifa, anti-theist, and this is 18 plus. Yet they are the ones calling us, the degenerates. They're calling us the rapists, the murderers, the pedophiles, this, and that. Slander after slander after slander, and we had to take the cope of it. We had to take the cope of it, which is ironic and fucking hilarious, but you have more than that coming to it. However, this is one of the things that has to be also be aware. You have people like this. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, right? This June is time to break the stigma, encourage open conversation. Men's mental health affects everyone, and it's okay for men to speak up, seek help, and support each other. Your mind matters much as your body, right? However, this is the funny part that sadly this is what I go through because I don't get sarcasm. I frustratingly don't understand sarcasm, which is one thing that you have to understand that these Twitter freaks do, as like to gaslight and make and put up a poster about it. She's saying this yet again. Get another VTuber here who is Vocaloid Synth V artist, who's an artist, right? Exposed Daisy May. Today in International Men's Day, isn't it every day since men basically control everything and everyone? This you? She got her red-handed, man. She got her red-handed. And it keeps going on and going on. What does that have to do with mental health, honey? Nothing. You missed the point, but I don't blame you. Uh, so then she comes up for her justice. Oh, honey, you must miss my point. With the blue heart. You know full well my comment was directed at the Let's Celebrate Men's Mental Health Awareness Month together. X attitude when we know all you don't actually give a damn about. So you said it so yourself, and they don't deserve it, and even compare people who celebrated to Nazi and rape victims. This is funny as shit. So, with that logic, people who have been oppressed need their own month to prove that they aren't oppressed anymore and have a parade. I disagree. If people want to have their own month and it doesn't hurt anyone, why not? Ha 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 ha. It's fun. No one's excluded from enjoying it. You still don't need a month to celebrate. With your logic, it means not that means Nazis should have their own month too, as long as they don't hurt people. No, if Nazis have a month of celebration, that would inherently hurt people and that were affected by Nazis. So the girl that I know who was raped by a gay man in a club shouldn't be offended by a holiday to celebrate those people. Like you have shit like this that is just fucking out of control. You know, that is it's like fucking out of control. And you have these you have these kinds of things that are like, oh, well, there's drama, drama, drama. You know, all these dramas right here. I saw this like, and she made a post about talking about how gay people, specifically men, don't need a whole month. Basically, what she's saying that she doesn't like men. She doesn't. They don't. No man, even if you're gay, no man wants a month to celebrate you too. Though you have these kinds of people, that had been desecrated. And that's why, because of the shit like this after the pandemic, I mean, if you have shit like this creating exactly the things that you rejected and created the stigma, the rise of Andrew Tate, the the rise of these influencers on TikTok and on YouTube, the alpha TikTokers, Sneeko inspirators and all that stuff, and then you hear all this stupid ass chuds and all these chud gates and chud culture and all that bullshit. Yet that is all being incited because of these. I'm saying it clearly, bro. I'm gonna say it clearly. By like feminists, that shit. By some feminists, no, fucking feminists who soiled today the true meaning of feminism. I mean, they don't represent nothing about feminism. I think that is, I don't want to make this topic long. I think that is much to say. I could say. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna be cutting the shit out of this to kind of get these things more precise in certain things because I talk too much and I go all over the place. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Like, subscribe to my channel down below. That's how you support me. I want to reach 80. I want to reach just 80 so I can reach 100 and keep and with the likes. I know and we'll see each other next time, bro.